So single since 2007.
Yes.
And did you say the longest period of time that you've been involved with somebody since then? Like, have you had a 1 year thing, a 6 month thing?
No, just the phone relationship. Otherwise, no, everything fizzles out pretty quickly.
Why is that?
Why is that? That's a great question.
I'm asking you.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
Is it them? Is it you?
Once you get to be in your 40s and you're never married and no kids, you start to learn that it's you.
Okay. What's your analysis? What's your assessment of yourself then?
You know, I may be being a little self-deprecating when I say that, but I'm looking for a good match, and I don't want to just settle on like, oh, okay, I don't know. I want to be in love. I want to love somebody more than I've ever loved anybody in my whole life. And that takes time. And I think that love probably looks and feels a lot different in your 40s than it does in your 20s. And so that's a really hard place to get to love somebody really hard and to have a meaningful relationship with somebody.
Why aren't you
It takes
on
time.
dating apps?
Shudder. I've done that. It feels like a reject club.
What do you mean reject club?
People who couldn't find the match in real life. So they have to go to the reject club. Yeah.
So you?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Yeah, that's why I got on there, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna find the exit. I'm not gonna do this anymore.
It's like, but aren't they're kind of in the same boat that you're in?
Yep.
Anyways, in any case, I don't think if somebody's on a dating app, it doesn't mean that they're rejects.
I know. I'm being a little harsh.
But in any case, so what are you looking for in a man?
I want somebody who impresses me.
Impress?
Yeah, I want to be impressed.
In what capacity?
I know that's going to wear off, but you could impress me with anything. Your talents,
talents.
Yeah,
okay.
Your talents, your skills, your knowledge. Maybe you know lots of stuff about lots of things.
So like maybe, high intelligence, high IQ.
Yeah, you could high intelligence, or maybe just someone who knows how to fix things around the house.
Handy. Okay.
And these are all options. You don't have to be all of these things.
But they've got to be one or a few.
You have to be interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Interesting. Okay. What are the other things?
Provoke an intellectual conversation.
Okay.
I want somebody who we can have shared meals together and we enjoy the same kinds of food. I want someone who he doesn't have to make as much money as I, but I want him to be able to afford to go on vacations with me. And
okay.
I mean, I can kick in and I can help. I break 6 figures.
Okay. Would you like the guy to also make 6 figures, or?
I mean, that would be nice, but I'm totally flexible because I know
50K?
I don't want to be too narrow. I'm really open to the person.
Sure.
But as far as what they bring to the table, I don't want to completely take care of them. But you know what? If this man can build a house from the bottom up, I'll buy that house and you build it, honey. That would be fine.
Wait, you want a man who can build a house all on his own?
No, I'm not a complete absolutist.
There's like HVAC, there's plumbing,
and you have to pay for all of it.
Right,
if you could find a man who could actually build a house on his own,
it wouldn't even have to have all that. I live in Alaska, and I'd be happy in a dry cabin.
A cabin maker, okay.
Yeah. I'm not hung up on a perfect ideal.
Let's go back really quick to the income. 50,000 too little?
No, I think that'd be adequate, but just someone who can afford to go on vacation with me and live the lifestyle that I want to live. I can take care of my part.
Okay. So what is the lifestyle that you want to live?
I want to go out to the theater, enjoy some shows. I want to go to concerts, and I want to be in the front row. I'm going on a vacation to Peru right now, and I'm going on a 7-day yoga retreat in Machu Picchu, and I would love someone who can pay their own way to join me on a trip like that.
So you'd want them to go 50-50 with you on the vacationing and stuff?
Yeah.
Even if you out-earn them by
Well, I mean,
50%.
I could pay for like the flights, but like as far as like when it comes to this vacation, for example, I paid for like the yoga retreat for myself. I would want him to pay for, participating.
What if
in
he doesn't
that.
want to participate in the yoga retreat?
Then he can go we could find a different vacation, and I'll go on yoga retreat, and he
Okay.
can go on a cruise and play poker.
Sure. Okay.
You could impress me with how well you play poker. You could impress me lots of different ways.
Okay. So you want somebody to impress you. You want someone to be interesting. Any other things? Are there any physical traits like height or that sort of thing?
I want someone who can fit in a regular airplane seatbelt and who doesn't have to ask for a seatbelt extender.
Okay. So someone you don't want to date an obese guy.
See, I want to be careful with that word because it's he doesn't have to be perfect. That would be my measurement, my barometer is fit into a don't have to ask for a seatbelt extender.
So he could be obese, just not that obese.
Right. Yeah, I don't know how to frame it.
What about height?
Not
Yeah.
morbidly
I'm a short
obese.
lady. I mean, I would go pretty short, and I would go shorter than I.
You
Would
go
you
shorter
date
than
someone
you.
shorter than you?
I mean, 5 foot. I can go down to 5
Go
feet.
for them.
But if the man is shorter than 5 feet, he's gonna need a shorter woman.
Wait,
Like,
I
how
have
short?
a question. Wouldn't you want to date someone who's like a provider?
Well, yeah, that would be great.
Do you think you've lowered your standards over the years?
Yes.
Okay.
Quick yes.
Well,
What were your standards when you were 20?
Yeah.
At that time, I would want somebody who would out-earn me, but at that time, I didn't know what my earning potential was going to be.
Wait, so what's the difference now? Like, why is it lowered so much? Is it because of the...
Because the pool is a lot more narrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be perfectly candid.
Okay. And so, in the past year, how many first dates have you gone on?
One this year.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Any sneaky links?
sneaky links.
That's like casual fling hookup type thing.
No, nothing casual. But the last time I kind of matched with somebody was maybe 2 or 3 months ago. Someone that I've known for a while. We linked for like a week.
Carnal knowledge.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Okay. Cool. All right. And if they're not impressive or they're not interesting, is that a deal breaker?
See, I think that people become interesting once you start to get to know them. Almost everybody's in the friend zone right off the bat because I'm just trying to get to know you, and my interest in you grows when I learn more about you and what your skills and talents are, and that's when I become attracted to somebody.
Wait, and you live in Alaska, right?
Yes,
What's the population of Alaska?
it's like around 750,000, a little bit under that.
And are you in Anchorage? That's the
A
capital.
little bit north of Anchorage.
That's the capital, right?
Juneau is the capital.
Or it's the most
It's the most populous area.
yeah.
Yes.
You're an hour, or how far from the not the capital,
From Anchorage, I'm about 20 minutes, 30 minutes from
Okay.
Anchorage, but that's just from the north side of Anchorage. It takes another 45 minutes to get all the way across the city. So,
I feel like it's got to be hard to, to date in Alaska. It's like the most remote place.
I wish I was thinking of
In
things
the
like
US,
that when I
pretty
was
much.
30 and
You
I
plan on
decided to
moving?
move there. I'm not sure. Right now I'm buying a house and I'm going to own it in 3 more years, and then I'll be better positioned to make those kind of choices. Texas has been kind of on the brain lately, but in Alaska, they say that the ratio of men to women is 10 men to 1 woman. And they probably say this other places, but a saying in Alaska is that the odds are good, but the goods are odd.
Does that apply to you?
Affirmative.
Affirmative. All right. Okay.